everyone, welcome back to my corner in Taiwan. Happy New Year, or as they would say in Chinese, 新年快乐. That's right, Chinese New Year is upon us. That's why I'm wearing the color red. Well, today is Chinese New Year's Eve. This is when the celebration begins. And I'm here at church with some of my church friends, and we're getting ready to celebrate with a big meal and lots of festivity, and, well, who knows what else is going to happen throughout the evening. Well, right now, I believe there are some people in the kitchen preparing some food. Let's go see what they're doing. Here's Winnie. Here's Renee.
Hi.
Hi. Here's Luba. Oh, Luba, what are you cooking? Ooh, fish. Or in Chinese, we would say 鱼. 看起来很好吃. In just a few minutes, that fish is going to be cooked and ready to be eaten.
Hi, 新年快乐.
Well, this is Maggie, and she is here to celebrate or help us celebrate the new year. Well, that is the Chinese New Year. So after the family has spent an entire day cooking food, it's time for us to go enjoy their yummy food. Maggie, are you hungry?
Hungry.
Maggie's very hungry, so let's go eat some food.
Okay.
And here is our New Year's Eve feast. This is shrimp, 虾子. 这是柠檬鸡 lemon chicken. 是猪 sweet and sour pork. This is something very special. This is also pork, I believe, 猪脚. And this is a type of seafood. It has 3 different types of seafood in it. One is shrimp. There's some green vegetables, green onions. Ooh, and there's the fish. Some lettuce. And a chicken salad. We also have tang, also known as soup. I'm actually not sure what everything is inside, but looks good. This is a type of meatball of some sort. It looks like there might be some ginger and other stuff. Guess we'll find out later. Well, after enjoying a delicious feast, it's time to do something fun. It's time to play a game. One popular game to play during Chinese New Year is mahjong. And I believe there are some people playing mahjong right now. So let's go take a look. Everyone, today is a big day in Taiwan. We are celebrating Chinese New Year. Yes, it's very exciting. Now earlier, you got a small glimpse of what it was like to celebrate Chinese New Year's Eve. You saw me and my friends getting together to eat a festive meal. And that's pretty typical in Taiwan. Families will get together on New Year's Eve to eat a delicious meal. Now today is Chinese New Year's Day, and perhaps the celebration is a little bit different. Let's go take a walk around the city and see what we can see. One of the ways Taiwanese people celebrate the New Year is by going to the temple. There are a lot of temples in Taiwan. Now at the temple, Taiwanese people will offer sacrifices to their gods and sometimes even burn fake money, either for their ancestors or for their gods, in hopes that this new year will be a successful year and full of abundance. There's a temple right around the corner. Let's check it out, see what's going on. It's very typical on Chinese New Year's Day or around this time for people to come to the temple to worship and honor their gods. And apparently whenever people come to the temple, they have to introduce themselves and they have to tell the gods their address. Those are all the food sacrifices. As you can see, there are a lot of flowers. That looks like a furnace over there. Well, we are continuing our adventure around town to see how people celebrate Chinese New Year, also known as Lunar New Year. Now, Chinese New Year is based upon the lunar calendar. That means that every year, the dates are going to be just a little different. Now, we already checked out one temple and we saw people celebrating Chinese New Year, but there's another temple that I would like to check out, and it's called Guangzhou Temple. I believe we're almost there, so let's keep going. So we're making our way to Guangzhou Temple. I know that we're on the right path because there's a sign. It says Guangzhou Gong. Yep, we are almost there. And it's a bit of a rainy day, but that definitely does not keep people from making their way to the temple. Well, we finally made it to the Guangzhou Temple. It's right behind me. It's a huge temple. Actually, the Guangzhou Temple is the oldest temple in northern Taiwan. It was built in the 1600s and is dedicated to Matsu. That's the goddess of the sea. Now, right next to the temple is a Buddhist chapel, and that chapel is dedicated to the goddess of mercy. Outside the temple, you can see a lot of different stalls. Some of the stalls sell spirit money, and that money is used in spiritual observation. You can also buy food and other products. It's very possible that the food and other products might have been dedicated to the different gods and goddesses of Taiwan. Well, it's kind of hard to see exactly what's going on inside the temple from such a distance, so let's get a little bit closer. There are a lot of people out here. Here are some of the food stalls right outside the temple. This looks like it might be fruit. There's another fruit stall, 冰淇淋, that's ice cream. Here are some more food stalls that are very close to the Guangzhou Temple. Let's walk up the stairs to get into the temple area. looks like a performance of some sort. This is what the inside of the temple looks like. Definitely a very popular place. As you can see, a lot of people are holding these incense sticks. People praying to the god. We call that bye-bye, worshiping. There's a lot of food here. This is food that was dedicated to the gods. It's very common to see people holding incense sticks and then waiting in line and then burning their incense. What are they doing? They're actually praying to the god of the sea. And it's believed that if people constantly burn incense over a period of time, it will relieve people of their pain and suffering. Another way to celebrate Chinese New Year is to burn ghost money or spirit money. It's believed that if you burn this money, ancestors who have passed away will live a prosperous life in the afterlife. Did you have fun today? Well, I certainly hope so. I hope that you enjoyed watching my friends and I celebrate New Year's Eve together. I also hope that you learned something new about the Taiwanese culture. On New Year's Day, it's very common for people to come to a temple to worship the different gods and goddesses. It's also customary to burn incense and money. In doing so, it's believed that the new year will be prosperous. During this season, it's also very popular to wear the color red because red in the Chinese culture, at least during the Chinese New Year holiday, represents luck. And yes, today I am wearing the color red, but to me, red represents more than just luck. It represents Jesus Christ and how he died on the cross and saved me. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me on My Corner in Taiwan. I look forward to seeing you next time, and Happy New Year! 新年快乐!